with another update for Get That Job Online for napodpomo.ning.com. This is Daniel Johnson Jr. coming to you from beautiful Cincinnati, Ohio. And as you know, I've been doing this series all November long of 2009, where I'm practicing answering typical interviewing questions that may come up in an interview. And again, like I've said before, this is just practice. I'm trying to just to hear how I might respond to these, and maybe to give you some tips on how you might respond to them as well. I've been getting a lot of really positive feedback on this so far. Thank you so much to Gene, to Ann, to Michelle, and also to Chris. Chris, you've sent in. Chris sent me in this long list of interviewing questions, and so we'll see if we can get to some of these as we go along. He said, I don't mean to. Just came up with a bunch of these because he's got an interview coming up this very week. So hopefully some of this is helping you out. Sorry this wasn't around last month so that you could practice a lot of the things that were going on here. But today is. What is today? Today is the day 6 of this series, November the 6th. And the question for today, let's go over and take a quick look at the question that we have for today, is kind of related to what we asked yesterday. And that question is, what would your previous supervisor say your strongest point is? And so yesterday's question was, what would your previous coworkers say about you? This is kind of similar. It's what would your previous supervisor say your strongest point is? So here's another opportunity for you to share one of your problem, action, result stories, or a situation, task, action, result stories, or what is it, challenge, action, result. So the way that you do this, the way that I think you should do this is you should say, this is what my previous supervisor would say my strongest point is, blah 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 blah, and then just tell a story, to illustrate it. This I love stories. I think human beings, we love stories because they help to convey a lot of the message that we're trying to say. So you want to tell a message about something really great about yourself, and here's a story to illustrate it, and you kind of bring it on home, and it's something that helps these things be more memorable. So, what would my previous supervisor say is my strongest point? I think thinking back to my previous supervisor, his name was Bruce, and I think Bruce would tell me say one of my strongest points was my resourcefulness. There's a lot of things that we did at my last job, but one of them involved, as we were looking at new business, trying to scope out and to get an understanding of what potential clients were like. Bruce and his boss Jim, they would ask me from time to time to go out and look up and then to track down whatever information I could find about a particular potential client. And this involved doing some really serious research on the internet to try to track some of this information down. I was looking all over. I was using basically a lot of the same tools that I'm using right now for social media monitoring and to track down some of this information. And I was able to provide really solid information as a result of this, and I became known for being able to provide this kind of information. And so I think that, again, my previous supervisor and his supervisor would say that one of my strongest points is my resourcefulness. There you go. That's how I answered that question. How would you answer it? Get in touch with me. So let me know what you think about all of this. Daniel at getthatjobonline.com, or you can just head over there to getthatjobonline.com/contact. There's a little contact button right up there at the top of the page there. Of course, I'm pointing, assuming that you're watching this while you're on the getthatjobonline.com website. If you're not, then just, click on one of the links. Let's see, if you're watching this on YouTube, then it would probably be over there on the side, right up around there. Just click on it, and you can go back and get in touch with me that way, or you can leave a comment or a response, whatever it is that you'd like to say. Have any questions that you'd like about this series, or anything that you'd like to ask me related to this thing. And I'm going to be continuing on with this for every day throughout the month of November. So, yeehaw! This is a lot of fun so far. I'm having a good time. I hope you are as well. For now, this is Daniel Johnson Jr. saying until next time, make it a great day.